this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive.
CD Lamb.
But instead, third down.
Brings up third down and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he'll go underneath here to Elliott. Past the 20. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Blake Jarwin there to make the grab. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. Now Mike McCarthy saying, let's go for 2. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on first and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up first and 10 at the 34. And he'll drop here to throw. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. The sack there by Tyrone Crawford shooting in to make the play. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for the connection with Devin Funchess. And it's third down.
Well, as we get
on 1st and 10, Prescott. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Cowboys.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
At the 6-yard line.
Prescott from the gun. And it's caught. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. And he is in. Zone for a Cowboy touchdown. From 3 yards out, and the Cowboys will add on to their lead. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try. To the air again, Prescott. That is caught. He's got it. And the lead will move to 14-0. So their second touchdown in this first half, they went for 2 after score number 1. Didn't get it. Now they get the equalizer, so to speak.
So to speak, and you can understand the thinking. Because they didn't get it after the first score, they wanted to get back to a normal points pattern, get up to 14. But just think, if they missed it here.
Now a hit and a loose football. Still going inside the 30. It's picked up by the Cowboys, and they are not going to catch him. He's in.
Cowboys.
Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
So the 2-point conversion trend continues, at least as far as trying those goes. They've attempted them after all 3 touchdowns, CD, and converted now 2 of them.
They're not just dipping their toe in the water, are they? I mean, they're committed to going for 2 points.
Now a hit and a loose football. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
As that ball got away from him, and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
Point conversion.
Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it's stealing it, it's scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
Very short kick. This now a hit and a loose football. Look at him go inside the 30. It's picked up by the Cowboys. He will take this all the way. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
One play at a time.
And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go.
Now a hit and a loose football. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. It's picked up by the Cowboys.
By the Cowboys.
And that one is his second fumble loss. Not a good look out of your return man.
And not only does he hurt the momentum for his team or even change the momentum of the game, but now they've got a decision to make on his own side. Sideline. Does he continue to do that? Do you keep him in that role, or do you bring someone else in at this time?
That is caught at the 7. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. This offense is running away with this one. Now Mike McCarthy saying, let's go for 2.
Conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the...
Now a hit and a loose football. He's past the 30. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. They'll run. Anderson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run as his guys continue to pour it on. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
And he will get into the end zone again, and he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the two-point conversion. And the formula there on the two-point try to go 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there for the defense.
Now a hit and a loose football.
Showtime today, baby.
And the Cowboys are in the end zone for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
I'm glad we were paying attention during the rules seminar, because we learned the only time you can't advance a fumble like that is in the last 2 minutes of either half.
Right. Other than that, if that ball's out, whether forward or backwards, it's live and free for anybody.
No doubt about it. When you say free, that means he's got free reign to pick it up and go. That's exactly what happened there. Took it in for a touchdown.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up. Past the 30.
First and 10.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
If they open things up, let's see with the Jones hit and the ball's out. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caught.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. But I believe a Cowboy was there to get it. He was, and Dallas will maintain possession.
Jeff Anderson, the ball carrier.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. 3rd and long for Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Elliott.
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats, throwing the ball,
Get a completion.
you get a catch,
Yeah.
but still, no yardage. Okay.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. Well, they were looking for a clutch play there on 4th, unable to come up with it.
How about that defense, though, huh? How about that D?
Momentum swing.
And, I remember playing how much 4th downs were emphasized, because, as you said, it's a momentum play. It's also a big test for you. If people are going to go for it on 4th down, they believe you're not up to the challenge. You want to show them differently.
And his throw is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And he gets it to Funchess complete. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Prescott now after the fumble recovery. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. That'll be taken in by Anderson. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. He found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to
Packer pressure, and down he goes. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is going to be Packer football. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
13 yards, 1st down, Packers.
1st down, Packers.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And able to find Allen Lazard. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Lazard.
Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense, because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his move.
Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They'll try and run it in with Jones, and he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And his guys are able to at least knock this deficit down a bit.
The kick is good.
And that's a critical touchdown. I don't want to be too hyperbolic or whatever, but they needed some points on the board before halftime.
They certainly did, and, you know, it's not going to erase everything that happened in the first half. Look, they got outplayed. There's no question about that. But now it gives them a chance to regroup, feel a little bit better about themselves. And how many games have we done where we've seen everything flip when another half begins? And by the way, did you say hyperbolic?
I did. Thank you.
At their own 24-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And they're going to be waiting for him as they get him behind the line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. We have hit halftime. So he comes out of nowhere. He's got this handle. This defense is going to have to be stout here. 4th down, but the offense only needs 1 yard to pick up. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football. First down, Prescott. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And this offense continues to pour it on. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. An incredibly short. Now a hit and a loose football. Still going past the 30. It's picked up by the cap. Oh, and miscommunication on the lateral. The ball's out.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the receiving team.
So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Rodgers looking middle, and it's incomplete. The veteran tight end Mercedes Lewis, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6. Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And he will not make it to the goal line. It's his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense, as they have been porous all game long.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number 1, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2.
Now a hit and a loose football. Still going. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5.
Oftentimes when we talk about piling on in any subject, it's a negative. In this case, for this team, it's a real positive. Just scored. Now they go down, knock the ball free, get it back. They got a chance to really increase their lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
On the other side, a little insult added to the injury. They're in a bad spot. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jet Anderson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys continue to pour it on. He had the option to hand that football. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations.
Now a hit and a loose football. Oh, good return up past the 30.
Recovered by the Cowboys.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. To throw is Prescott. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott hooking up with Amari Cooper. And the Cowboys add on.
Brandon, is there any way you and I can join?
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's incomplete. But a flag is down here, so hang on. Let's see what we've got. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Here is 7. Greg Zuerlein to kick off for
Zuerlein out now to kick this one away. An incredibly short. Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Cowboys.
Recovered by the Cowboys.
And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. And that is caught. Touchdown. Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb with his second touchdown of the afternoon as his guys continue to put... Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. He's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, this guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes. Carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. An incredibly short kick. Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Cowboys.
You know what? Why don't you just start over?
And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line, so the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful.
Another not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's Luke. Now a hit and a loose football.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the Cowboys.
And a strange one here, a little befuddled. They're sending out the field goal unit now. Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt. Zuerlein's kick is up and through. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
After the made field goal, Zuerlein back out there now to send this one away. An incredibly short. Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Cowboys.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the Cowboys.
Prescott looks to throw on first. This is caught, and he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about.
Pass interference. Defense.
This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's...
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And this offense is running away with this one. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot.
Rex Zerline lining up for the point after.
And now they're going to fake it. And he finds his target. It's Schultz. And he will not make it to the goal line as this try for two is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a two-point play instead of kicking it through the post. Come on, man. Put that in Mamba.
Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Cowboys.
Nothing here! Nothing here!
And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. They seemingly just continue to score at will, and as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word